Hey guys, my name is Brandon Bianco and I own a video production company in Reno, Nevada called Dreampilot Films. Today I want to tell you the 4 biggest stresses of owning a video production company and what I sort of do to mitigate those stresses. Owning a studio or production company is fun as hell and it's rewarding in so many ways. Basically, since 2016, we've produced hundreds of commercials, broadcasts for live sports, events like TED Talks, TV shows, tech conferences, and lots of awesome content for awesome companies. But just like any business, it has its stresses and difficulties. Now that I've owned a successful video production company for a few years, I want to impart some of the things I've learned along the way to hopefully help you if you're just starting out or need to hear it from a colleague. So let's jump in. So the biggest and in my opinion the most important part of owning a video production company is finding and building relationships with recurring clients. Recurring clients are so important to thriving in this industry because there's so much competition. People are learning every day and new techniques and equipment come out so often that it makes it incredibly hard to stay in the leading cutting edge of this industry. The good news is that you don't need to kill yourself by trying to compete with everyone out there. All you need to do is provide great service in combination with high quality work, and you theoretically should be set. Always learning is my mantra. Well, one of them. But one thing that is even more important than the pursuit of knowledge is relationship building. When you work for a company and an employer, you have security in that as long as you do your job and you show up on time every day, you'll get paid each and every pay period, similar to finding recurring clients. Even better is retainer clients. With retainer clients, you have a negotiated agreement that outlines when the deliverables are due and when you'll receive payment. So that takes the worry out of having to find clients each week, and along with it kills the stress of not knowing when your next paycheck will be coming in. Building healthy, positive relationships with your clients is one of the most important things you can do as a production company owner, or really any business for that matter. The second biggest thing that I believe is the biggest stress of owning a production company is maintaining equipment. While it's not necessary to always have the newest, shiniest 12K camera or super ultra bright 1200 watt LED lighting, it is super important that we take care of the gear that we do have. For my company, we have about 10 full-time staff and crew, and most of the time our gear is out on shoots with them. Now, I'm lucky to have the crew that I have. They're smart, respectful, and for the most part, they treat the gear as if they spent money on it themselves. But I'll tell you, this is one of the biggest stresses because if you lose a piece of equipment to misuse, unless you live in a giant city, it can be tough to find a replacement quick enough for a busy production company. I try to make sure everyone knows how and where to store our gear properly and to treat it like their own. That brings me to what can be a stress of owning a video production company, the staff themselves. Hiring and keeping quality crew and staff is so important because each employee needs to be trusted, sort of like an extension of your own self. It's not yet possible to duplicate yourself, so the best way to go about scaling and expanding is to find a good, solid crew and staff that will represent your brand just as you would. I'm lucky because I have a truly amazing and dedicated crew right now. But over the years, we've had to let a few people go and it's never fun. Employing someone is important because they reflect you and your brand every day while out on shoots or performing edits or speaking with clients. And trust me, a bad apple could damage your reputation, not only as a brand, but your ability to make solid decisions as well. Reward the staff who do well and treat them like you'd want to be treated as an employee, and trust me, it will go a long way. It's easy in today's world to get lost in the drive for success. Research done by TAB, or the Alternative Board, which provides seasoned practical advice to forward-thinking entrepreneurs, found that most business owners work an average of 50+ hours per week, with 68% of that time tracking daily problems and tasks, and simply 31% on strategically growing their business. I find myself working Monday through Saturday, and nearly every day I'm the first one in the studio and the last one to leave. Full disclosure, I am here working from about 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. every single day, with the exception of some Saturdays and most Sundays, because I know that I need rest and recharge time in order to stay focused for the next week. Production company owners need to take a break from the grind, and honestly, I probably need more rest than I actually get. While it's great to have a drive for success, no joke, you will burn out if you don't take care of your head and health. So that pretty much sums it up for me, the 4 biggest stresses that I run into on a day-to-day basis. But here at Dreampilot Films, I'm surrounded by some awesome people, so I'm lucky in that regard. But I wanted to give you guys some knowledge on what I've learned over the past few years, and hopefully it helps you in your business. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel, because we're going to release a ton of content over the next few months that will hopefully go to help those out there that are interested in this industry. Thanks so much. This is Dreampilot Films.